Hello everyone, we are at Beyond the Formula. Let us study why does a transformer need AC voltage, right? So transformers are everywhere, correct? Transformers are everywhere. Why can't we use a transformer with a battery? Correct? So if I have a transformer, suppose this is a transformer. Now how a transformer looks, this is a transformer. This is the primary winding, primary coil or winding, and this is the secondary winding. Now, and this is the iron core. This is the core of the transformer. Now if I apply some voltage, this is the primary side. Here we apply the input voltage, and this is the secondary side where we get the output voltage. So voltage is voltage, right? If I say AC voltage, DC voltage, then why transformer only works on AC? Only works on AC and not on DC. On DC it doesn't work. So how does this happens? Let's see. What happens in the transformer is, suppose we have this transformer. Now what happens here is, suppose I have applied some voltage here, some voltage input. Now in the secondary side, at the secondary winding, what happens when you apply a voltage? When you apply a voltage at the primary side, current flows, right? Current flows in the primary winding, and it sets up a magnetic field. It sets up a magnetic field. It sets up a magnetic field. It sets up a magnetic field in the primary winding, and this magnetic field in turn creates magnetic flux. In turn creates magnetic flux. Correct? Now this magnetic flux links to the secondary winding. This magnetic flux links to the secondary winding. Links to the secondary winding. Now important part here is what? If I apply DC signal, it will create a magnetic field, and then it will become constant. For a DC signal, magnetic field becomes what? Constant. Becomes constant because there is no change in current, there is no change in voltage, so there is no change in magnetic field. Hence, magnetic field becomes constant. That in results, magnetic flux becomes constant. And if magnetic flux becomes constant, what will happen? No production of EMF in the secondary winding. And if no EMF is produced in the secondary winding, which will result in no voltage output in the secondary winding. Now what happens if I apply AC? If AC is applied, if AC signal or AC voltage is applied, what happens? it changes continuously, right? It changes continuously with time, correct? And if it changes continuously, which will result in magnetic field changing continuously, correct? And if magnetic field changes continuously, that will result in change in magnetic flux linked to secondary winding, correct? And which will create EMF at output side. That is why what is required in a transformer? AC signal. Transformer don't need voltage. Transformer only need changing magnetic flux. If any signal that provides a changing magnetic flux, the transformer will provide dedicated output, correct? That's why AC works and DC doesn't. AC works and DC doesn't, correct? Thanks.